Welcome everybody to the B Podcast, the podcast of the Barcelona International Dance Exchange. Today in our episode 115, we have as a guest Batarita. Batarita, thank you so much to join us. It's a pleasure to have a moment to talk and know you a bit more.
Thank you, Sebas, for your invitation. It's really a big pleasure to be with you today night.
Well, the same. You're welcome. So, as we spoke before, from where are you having this conversation? What part of the planet?
I'm in Hungary, and it's a little bit strange because I live in Budapest and I also live next to the lake called Balaton. And now I'm in my lake house in Siófok. So I'm just sitting at my table and waiting for you here in Siófok at the moment.
Okay, great. So the second question is about what we usually ask to our guest at the beginning is the idea of tell us who you are, not just describing us what you do, that of course you have an amazing career and an amazing path in your shoulders. But if the people that maybe don't know you, how you describe Batarita in this 2025?
I think about myself as a creator and as a sunshine person, a shiny person. I'm always full of with energy, and I'm with a positive and optimist mentality. And I just love the life, and I just love to create. So I am this kind of person.
Great. And this guy, I mean, I can concur, and I or we also usually said in Spanish, doy fe, about your smile and your shiny energy. So what do you think you bring to this performing art ecosystem? Sometimes, well, one of the phrase that I usually said, is a kind of analogy with the food, is kind of what spice, is what Batarita brings to the Hungary and the Europe and in general ecosystem of the performing arts.
Yeah, this is a really interesting place. I'm in Hungary. It's an interesting place because it's geographically it's Europe, but I always felt it's kind of really mixed culture. And in my blood, there are many kind of different blood. So it is kind of mixing point. And we came from Asia. I'm in the Hungarian nationality, so I really have connection with the Asian culture. At the same time, I'm European. So this kind of mixture feeling and this vibe that I have all the time in my life, this is what I can bring to the dance field generally. And my mission is really the making bridge between nationalities, between ideas, and between artists. So this is what is important for me.
Yeah, and where do you draw your inspiration from? From where came because you hold many things that we'll be talking in a bit. But before we go to your job, so to speak, I would like to go a little more deeper in your person. So, from where you draw this inspiration when you are creating or organizing something?
It's I just feel to connect. Feel to connect a topic, feel to connect the nature, feel to connect the people, feel to connect to the art. So this kind of connection things is making me to create, making me to do relationships and all is this. But basically, I want to connect with the energy. This word is really important for me. I can see everybody as an energy bubble or every object or the nature. And even if I saw a performance, I go closer on this way to feel the energy of them or of it, or kind of like this. So this is the motivation also, making this energy better and making a connection between energies.
Mm-hmm. And how you define your work as a dance creator? Where are you in this 2025? What type of question you bring to yourself when you start to create a dance piece or performing piece on stage?
Again, please, just
yes, yes. What type of questions are you dealing nowadays when you start to make a dance piece or a performing piece on stage? What type of I mean, what is resonating nowadays with your soul, with your ideas, with your ideology, with your culture?
Yeah, it's these days. I mean, the last few years, I got many requests to connect art exhibitions to make a piece for example, a Greco exhibition at the Museum of Fine Arts, or some Asian topic, or a Buddha exhibition. So one of these, what is really important to connect to another art, but also psychology and the way of movement of and the way of the spirit is really interesting, and I study a lot about it. And if I have some experience in my personal life which is touched me a lot, I start to study and I start to work on this kind of topic, and read a lot and do experimental work, and then I start my creation. Also, I really love to draw, and I love the lights and the sculptors, and even just a shape or just a light, changing my feeling or make some strong experience on my body or on my mind or on my soul. I just also start to do experimental work, or just start to observe this kind of experiences, and I start my creation. And even just a sentence or what I got from somebody, kind of things can happen. And actually, I'm so much creative, so I just enjoy to create all the time. This is the biggest enjoyable things in my life.
Mm-hmm. And you named before this what your country and your culture means, in terms of East and West. This being in between both also makes some influence as I don't know, as a spice again when you develop movements or when you develop concept for your dance pieces.
Yeah, it's really important to make edges, movements, and making some radical body or some strange body, because usually this situation in this country is so strange, and it's just coming. But I don't think and I don't do political works. I don't feel it is my job, but it is really important what is coming from this situation. So most important, I mean, more important, the feeling what is coming from this situation, and how is it turning to a movement, and how can I form it. It is more important than reflect the political situation for me. And as a body, it's also interesting, because I studied many kind of style, and I had many masters from different countries and different nationalities. and it's all just mixed. And I started to create my own, like I think every of choreographer who started to think in different way. But I really think about the edgy and radical body when I do creation.
And you have a festival, no? Called
Yeah.
Radical. So can you tell us a bit what is the main core of the festival, and how is your place, of what do you feel about your place inside the festival as a facilitator and director?
Yeah, when I funded this festival, it was 2009, when I just finished a scholarship in Japan. I got a Uchida Fellowship from Japan Foundation, which goes to only one artist for a year, not for one choreographer, but one artist for all over the world. So I spent a few months in Tokyo, and I worked many Japanese artists, but mainly I stayed in Kazuo Ono's studio, and I worked with Yoshito Ono. And we wanted to do a duet piece. We had in Tokyo a group piece, but we wanted to do a duet piece. And his manager told me that he's not interested in only a piece. He is interested in to create a new festival. So I started BIDE Radical because of this reason, because of his manager. And that festival was something in Hungary what we really missed. I mean, not so many Asian artists, or at that time, not so many foreign artists performed in Hungary. And then we got a huge audience, so I decided continue, because the people just gave me a lot of good feedback. And in the beginning, I just invited Japanese artists. So the festival name was Japanese Here and Budo Festival. And then I just recognized that it is not interesting for me anymore. And also the world is not only one or two nations. I want to see all, and I want all to come to my country. And then it should be changed. And I changed a lot the idea of the festival, and I started to invite performances which is very high quality. At the same time, it's strongly shows the energetically work, and it's body work. So not based on text, is based on really the strong body. And also from every nation, I was looking for performers, and the audience in Hungary was really happy, and we started an Eastern European tour after that, and I could collaborate that time with different festivals in Slovakia, or in Slovenia, or in Poland. And that time was a very strong and big festival. And then the economical situation is changed, and the festival changed again. And I couldn't invite anymore big productions, and collaborations was difficult after that. So I changed, and now I organized the festival in the country, many places. For example, this year we have 4 cities in Budapest, Pécs, Cegléd-Berce, Ravasd, which is really important, not to do festival only in the capital, but everywhere, countryside also. So it's changed, and also I just invite solo and duet pieces, which is easier to financially, but I still keep this high quality, which is really important everywhere, I think.
Mm. And also you have a path, so to speak, with a natural path. So so how is this? I don't want you to narrow the definition, but this let's say um, being kind with your lifestyle, and also the professional side of yourself with all the things that you do in the contemporary dance and in the performing arts. So how it is brings, and from where came your interest also in that?
Yeah, it is really interesting because when I was child, my family was very poor,
Mm,
and I often cold. And when I arrived to the school, in the school it was warm, and I just recognized that if I touch somebody,
mm,
I can take the warm temperature, and I can take the energy through the people. So I through the other children. So I recognize that I can use other people's body as a channel, and later I could recognize that I can use my body as a channel. And then it was okay, and my family situation changed, so I almost forgot.
mm,
But I had an accident when one of my students, I was a teacher at the university,
mm,
and I couldn't go to teach because I had a very serious back problem. And
mm.
one of my students visited me and gave me an energy treatment, and then I could stand up and I had no pain anymore.
Wow.
And and I yeah, so I just asked her, where did you learn? And she told me, and I went to her master, who is my master now.
Mm,
She's a very good lady who studied this energy treatment from Nepal, and I practiced this energy healing more than 25 years already.
mm,
So I went to this master, and year by year I studied, and I just recognized it is really natural for me to do
mm,
this.
mm,
And then I remember from my childhood, and then I also tried this exercise, but
mm,
I done when I was child, and it was also really easy, and more people ask my help, and then it is just really good that I can help people. So, for example, now I have I have some man who has a serious cancer, and the cancer is disappearing. He has 5 different part of the body full of with cancer. It was in the beginning when he came to me, and 2 of the part of his body is nice, clean, and the three others is getting smaller and smaller. So when you can see this, or uh, during the COVID period, 5 people came to me with a very strong back pain, back problem before the operation, and no one has to go to operate themselves. So this is really good to see when I can help to people, but not just for the body, for the spirit of for psychologically is also working, because body and soul and mind is connecting.
mm,
It's
mm,
so it's it is just very good things, and I feel this is a gift what I got, and I was thinking a few years that who I am
mm,
healer or artist, but finally I really can say that I am an artist
mm,
who got this gift, and because I have this gift, I have to give for the people from it. So this is just a really nice present in my life that I can do both. It's all big point for me.
Amazing. And after hearing of all the things that you are doing, offering, pushing, and so on, what do you feel that you get back from all this universe of Batarita? What this universe give back to Batarita when Batarita is in her table sitting like now? What do you feel is the return, so to speak?
I don't know. Now it's this time is really interesting because there is a changing point in all over the world, and we have to be flexible, and we have to see how it's changing, what is changing, and to find the flow and going with this change. And this is really important that we are on the way, and I'm on the way, like all the time we are on the way. I'm on the way, and now also I'm on the way, and I want to catch this changing point, just in the art, but all over the world, what is happening. And it's really important for me as Batarita that find people who is on the good way, because how I feel the people cannot keep the energy on the same level, and because of this whole situation, this global situation, what we have, the personal energies just goes down, and just a few people can keep, and just a few people can develop. And I want to encourage people to keep to be on this path, and keep this energy, and join to each other. And so this is another creation, making islands, and spread this energy what we create together on those islands all over the world. This is Batarita now.
Great. And do you have a time that maybe you thought about quitting, about leaving all this Batarita solar system and go to another one?
Yes. I left myself twice. I wanted to because sometimes to be artist, and especially organize things, and without local help is not so easy. So, but also when I started to work as a choreographer, the beginning it was also difficult. After I got success, so I just really enjoyed. But in the beginning it was difficult, and I found a normal job. I mean, normal is all is normal, but parents things is normal. I went to teach, and I just really concentrated for teaching. Or also, once I tried to be with a boutique, with a tienda, a clothes shop, but it was very funny. I lost all of my money, so not a good idea to leave who I am. So now I'm okay. I'm on this world, and I don't know which part of my work can I keep in the future, because it's also waving. But it's sure I want to live in this beautiful art field. This is just so beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want to involve more and more people in many kind of way to this field, because without this field, people cannot live. Everybody has pictures, the wall. Everybody see movies, performances, listen to music. So without art, there is no human.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Really important. So I don't want to leave anymore my field. It is okay. Just I need to find all the time which is the best way to go forward.
Okay, great. And uh, we are arriving to the end of this amazing conversation, and we have a ritual since 3 years ago, where each guest leave a question to the next one without knowing who will be, and of course you have a question. I have to say you have two questions, but before I address this question to you, what do you like to ask to the next guest in this podcast?
Yeah, for me it's always really interesting. Which is the most important experience somebody's life? This what was this most important experience? What is changing his or her life? So this changing point, I'm interested in of the changing of somebody's life.
Yeah, great. So you have two questions from Marcela Imatio and Marie Mudin, who leads the production office called Clima Mola. And I read it first in Spanish because you usually read it in the language that each guest left the torch, so to speak. So the first one is, ¿cuál fue la última película que viste en el cine? What was the last movie that you saw at the cinema? And the other one, ¿qué harías por amor al arte? What do you do, Chad, for the love of art?
Ah, uh, first question is I saw Blue Pelican.
Mm.
It's a Hungarian film, and it is this film is talking uh, uh, about a period in Hungary when there was a socialist time and we couldn't travel, and we had to buy some fake ticket because we had no money to travel. So somebody was making this fake ticket, and our generation bought this fake ticket to go to Europe and to look around. And this film was with about this topic,
Mm-hmm.
fake pelican, and love, 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 and energy. This and it doesn't matter what kind of art.
Mm,
Love, connection, energy.
mm, mm,
It-
mm. And
yeah.
finally, how do you like to describe this conversation, this podcast? What would be the tagline?
For me, it's really interesting because usually when I do kind of interview is
Mm.
mainly about the official things or the uh, curriculum vitae, so
Yeah.
more professional things. And this is more interesting because we are talking about what is important, what is life.
Mm.
And during the conversation, I wanted to ask you back. So this is really interesting for me. And hopefully we have chance to talk with the different roles.
Yeah,
rules.
of course, of course. And what do you be the title of this conversation?
Sebas inside and energy of Sebas, like this.
Okay. Quite nobody named the podcast like this before. So Batarita, thank you so much for give us a moment of your time to know a little piece of your huge universe. And I hope that people that listen this podcast be also inspired by your energy, your smile, and your radiant light that you spread when people are around you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Sebas. It is really, really important for me. And it is a really big pleasure to be here with you. Thank you.
You're welcome. This was the episode number 115, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.